Hello friends, welcome to the New Energy Creator newsletter. For those of you who have just signed up on my website, thank you so much for entrusting me with your information. We promise to treat it well. For those of you who have been with me a while, I haven't sent an email out since February 28th, 2016. It's been a little bit, sorry about that. I was busy writing my new book called Becoming Sarah. This is book one and a 3-part series. The book one is out now on Amazon and CreateSpace, paperback and ebook. So the newsletter will include more stories. I seem to be writing stories in my sleep. There are so many that haven't even made their way into a book, into the blog. And so I'll be reserving some of those exclusively for you guys who are set up here to receive the newsletter. More videos on getting in tune with your inner voice, with your soul voice, that is in the pipeline, and just a variety of things. I'm hoping to not overload you guys and email you maybe just once a month unless there's a book release and I need to send out a few things about that. Additionally, for those of you who stay on the list and don't hit unsubscribe, although I totally understand if you hit unsubscribe, we live in an email crazy world, so that's no problem. You can always just go visit the website when you feel like it. For those of you who stay on the list, next week we'll send out the first 2 chapters of the book. That way you can try before you buy. And then we have a lot of stuff coming down the way. So now that the newsletter stuff's out of the way, I want to talk a little bit about my book. For me, this book writing it was my roadmap to freedom, to personal freedom. And I don't teach or preach in the book, but I really feel like through all of us sharing our stories and how we found peace and how we found joy and how we found freedom, we really support everyone else around us. So I really want everything to be interactive. For those of you who have sent me Facebook notes, emails, comments, Amazon reviews, wow, thank you. I enjoy reading and hearing your stories as much as I enjoy sharing mine. So that's really important. At New Energy Creator, I really want this to be a multi-way conversation, both with me and you with the other readers who are finding whatever it is they're finding in the book. So in the story of Becoming Sarah, I talk candidly, so candidly that I lost a few hours of sleep, just a couple hours of sleep over sharing so much, but I felt it was really important to be authentic and sharing all of myself, the good, the bad, the ugly, because you can't get to the essence of who you truly are without embracing the darkness of yourself. So I really go into that in the book. The book kind of starts when my life starts to fall apart. Everything that I wrap my identity around, my relationship with my father, my husband, and this love affair I had with my career, when all of that came tumbling down, what I was left with is almost like an identity crisis. Who am I? Who am I in the context of not having these defining relationships? So I went on a search, a worldwide search for answers. India, Egypt, Peru, all over the world. I read every book on spirituality and consciousness I could get my hands on. The conclusion, drum roll please. Okay, I'm being silly now. The conclusion was that all the answers were inside of myself, that no one had any kind of answer for me that was going to work in the way that I needed. There might be hints and clues outside of myself, but in the end, everything I needed was right here inside of me. So if there is any message in the book, it's that you are so amazing and you don't even know it yet. And it just takes a little bit to get there. Sometimes you have to just wade through the muck and climb up the hill and push the rock up the mountain and everything else to get to the space where you are in alignment and in love with yourself. And if I can get anything across in the book, it's that self-love is the most incredible thing you can experience here on planet Earth. It's just, once that falls into place, everything else just kind of follows. So I could talk for hours about the book and my journey and your journeys, but I'll wrap it up and just say thank you so much for your support. Whether you're just subscribing to the newsletter, whether you've read the book, reviewed the book, bought the book, whether you've been following my blog for the past year, Whether you've been a client for the last 2 years, you know who you are. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing, and I can't wait to hear from you. All right, so in 1 week, the first 2 chapters go out, and then we will go from there. It's so good to see you guys. Have a great day.